On this episode of Greco Fabulous, two toy hunters push their friendship to the limit as they meet on opposite ends of the table.
I thought I was giving you a good price on it.
You know.
Complete with the belt, but I have my belt at home.
No.
I have the shell anyways. How you doing, buddy?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
Everywhere I go, kissing hands and shaking babies. I'm like the mayor of Toyville. Alright, honestly, none of this is real. It's either staged or I just kind of bombard people, ambush them with a handshake. It's like MTV's Punk'd if it were hosted by a much sadder, lonelier, attention-craving, ugly Ashton Kutcher.
What's that?
Glasslight Dracula.
Glasslight Dracula. Tell me about it.
He's not from the United States, I can tell you that much.
Oh,
I found him in a bag.
He's one of those illegals that I keep hearing about, huh?
Never deported.
Very cool. Oh, sweet. I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
Decapitron.
Yeah, this guy over in the back corner has a bunch of the
Puppet Masters.
Puppet Masters figures.
What were you asking on that, some Marauder guy?
I have his belt at home,
Okay.
so he's complete with the belt. I just forgot to grab it. He's like 60, 70 bucks.
Is he? Yeah.
What's he worth it?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to... Sorry, I wasn't prepared for this conversation.
Yeah.
Wow, what a clash of the titans. I don't know about you, but I think I just felt the earth move.
Okay.
I'm not even interested in these turtles. I just want to show Ed's Retro Geek Out how much better life is in the US.
Especially at that late hour.
Exactly. One had a Star Trek. That's not had Star Wars X-Wing fighter on it. The movie had just come out.
Can I get some prices on Rainbow Bright,
Rainbow Bright's 100.
the Get Along game, that Clubhouse Caboose,
It's 50.
that GoBots, like Crescent thing, 50 there. And then there's a Turtles watch.
First watch is 20.
Is it ready? Okay. Cool, thank you.
Rainbow Bright, Get Along Gang, GoBots, and TMNT? I'm all over the place. I don't make any sense. I'm like a unicorn that you find at the end of the rainbow if nobody gave a shit.
Oops, excuse me, thank you. I was looking for a straight arm one, Cobra. We found the Mickey Mouse one, but one of his hand was a little chewed up, so we're trying to do a little swap.
Yeah, these are mine. I mean, I bought that one when it came out.
Oh, no way.
I don't know why I didn't get a straight arm. I guess I got it a little late since it's 1984.
Yeah.
And then that's the mail away guy that I mailed away in
That's-
84.
That's cool. That's cool to have it from childhood. My buddy's a big Joe guy. He couldn't make the show though, but he'd appreciate it definitely.
Oh yeah, he'd appreciate it, but not me, unless it gets me paid.
I make it right, I make it right. Make it rain on them hoes, I make it right.
Ponies.
Somewhere between 50 to 70.
Model cars, huh? You ever seen the back seat of an 07 Corolla? 1-to-1 scale? Animal!
You have one of those Give that to a kid. Is that one there, card? Yeah, give that to a kid.
What are you asking on the Puppet Master figures?
Gonna have to ask this gentleman.
Sure.
The prices are actually underneath them.
Oh, are they? Okay. I can do my own research then. 35.
So they're all the gold editions.
Okay.
That's the only ones I brought today. I had a complete collection of all of them.
Yeah.
All the variants, all of them, and the gold edition, all of them. These are the only ones I got left.
So I'm not that knowledgeable about the releases. So is gold like what's the difference
It's
there?
a variant. It's just a little more expensive figure like the original. So you know, they went through and put gold, made her all gold, gave him the gold top, him his gold balls, him a gold helmet.
Okay.
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit? Yeah. Oh!
Gold sweater. So another variant of him is green sweater, red sweater, blue sweater.
Man, I would love to start a Puppet Master collection, but it's never been that affordable, and I don't care enough to overreach. I'm just gonna take the Geppetto method and make my own.
All my loose figures are buy two, get one free.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem. If you're looking for something, let me know. I got a good idea as to what I have. I think I saw one there. Yeah. Feel free to dig if you want to know.
You don't have any more TMNT parts by chance, do you?
I hold on to the weapons because they're so hard to find.
For the sewer playset, I'm trying to find that like little antenna thing.
This part's bag, and then I think, did I have another one here? No, I think it sold last show.
Okay.
But yeah, I get it a lot. It sells quickly, you know. Parts especially. You know, I think other than that, that's all I have for parts, I think, right now.
No worries. Yeah, I've been slowly piecing it together as the price is right.
I do have a couple started, just to give you a heads up. I have this one's fallen off, but I have Leo the Samurai, and then I had here. Is it talking or head drop?
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Also have Turtles dinner tray.
A dinner tray? Does it come with Salisbury steak? I don't know if you can tell by my body type, but I literally grew up on Salisbury steak. Instead of water, I'm like 70% gravy.
Puzzler, $50.
That's the complete puzzler set, the combiner for GoBots.
Oh, that's right there, yeah.
Now, I've never really been a big GoBots guy, but man do I love me a combiner. So Puzzler here might be the exception. Only problem is that he had some broken pieces, so it wasn't even worth making an offer on. Luckily, I didn't end up going through with it because it later came to my attention that I don't want him at all. But unlike my father, I came to that conclusion before it was too late.
18 years.
Want some models?
Bottles?
Models, cars.
Oh no, I'm not delicate enough.
This ain't a lot of that. So he's like, I'm gonna go take a walk around and then like 3 aisles of cars.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of like what this shows is about.
Steven, sir, be careful with those.
I'd be doing you a favor if I broke this one.
Oh, I know, right? I didn't even know how to price those. I was like, just put them at like $1 a piece.
Probably just give it away.
I know, the spawn shit. I'll probably end up putting them in a lot and just selling them online.
Yeah, I still think we have a bunch of like carded ones.
Yeah, you can't get rid of them. It all works. There's, I don't have batteries in it.
Doesn't have batteries means it doesn't work, okay? Classic scammer move. I mean, if you can pop a couple Xannies, you can pop in a couple double A's.
I don't know, man.
He sells for $75.
Jesus, okay.
If you want it, it's $40.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'll give you the belt next time I see you if you want it.
Let me see. Because I know I have the shell at least, so let me see what my handy dandy notebook. So according to Mark Bellamo, it's a $40 to $52 figure. Double switch.
If I ever mentioned that I love the Sega CD, I was a big sucker for those FMV, full motion video games. And Double Switch was definitely on that list. But you can actually get that pretty cheap, sealed. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I think I might get out of here. There's nothing for me.
Yeah, I guess we.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat. I don't want it that bad, so I'm not gonna beat you up on this Marauder.
You're on the other side.
I thought I was giving you a good price on it.
You know, you probably are. I don't know anything. My gut was like
You're on the
25.
side. Beat him up. He does it to you.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I said 40. The last one literally sold for 75 plus shipping.
I'm just trying to stop shit.
No, I'm just not. I don't need it. So, without knowing anything about it, my gut was 25. So that's fine. You can hang on to it.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Now I know the whole lead into this video was me and Scrooge like trying to make a deal happen, but it didn't end up working. What I saw was more like it's selling for like 50 on average, not like the extreme. In hindsight, I'm glad that it didn't work out because I realized that I don't really want Pretenders. I don't really need all the G1 Transformers in my collection. So later on down the line, when I ended up getting a complete in-box one, I was easily able to pass that up. So luckily, this did not happen. Yes, we haven't spoken since, but I will gladly sacrifice a friendship to save money any day. So unfortunately, the toy show ended up being a bust, which happens more often than not. It's either that they don't have anything that I'm interested in, or they have something I'm interested in, but it's not a price that I'm interested in. But luckily, I had some alternatives in the area. So this toy hunting video will not be void of toys. Now on the way there, I ended up passing this like barn thrift store, which I've never seen before. So I circled back and hit it up. And after doing some digging in their attic, I came away with these guys. Mint on sealed card ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling figures. Now normally I wouldn't bat an eye, but it just so happened that I just watched the wrestling toy episode of The Toys That Made Us on Netflix. So I thought, what better time to seize on the popularity of these figures than now? So I ended up paying about $32 after tax, and I was able to turn that into this. You think I do this for the nostalgia? You think I'm a genuine person? Ha ha ha! These are all dollar bills to me. And you are too. Now, not gonna make me rich by any means, and it did take some time to sell, but it added to my toy bankroll, which is always a good thing. I just found this on the floor. That's what I get for making it rain. And then, since I was in the area, I met up with Instagrammer Retro Toy Envy because I recently made some purchases off the launch of his website and was too cheap to pay for shipping. So with that in mind, I picked up some mint in sealed package Power Rangers figures, some original ones. This here is Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, and I'm just gonna hold that there for you guys to admire. And this mint and sealed package Trini Yellow Ranger figure. Now the original Power Rangers is a line that I'm collecting. I've actually done pretty well in that arena. But these larger original figures have kind of escaped my grasp, or at least these last two, because I've definitely had plenty of opportunities to buy them, but people aren't understanding that they're really not that valuable. So I refuse to pay, like $25 a piece. So when I saw that I was able to get them way cheaper through Retro Toy Envy, I jumped at the opportunity and ended up paying $28 total. So $14 a piece is way better than $25. And up until this point, I was getting tired of all the people saying, well, she's the dead one, so she's worth at least like $30. Nobody cares. Alright everyone, so that's going to be it for this video. Thanks as always for watching. Luckily, as we kind of struggle through this world without toy hunting and commercialism, that I have a whole backlog of footage that I can pull from to kind of recreate what toy hunting used to be like. PD pre what? What the hell does PD stand for? BP? Before pandemic? Anyways, I had a lot of trouble with that, so I will cut that out of the video. I can definitely still put on the front that I'm out there toy hunting live, and hopefully you can vicariously live through me and my adventures as we struggle through these dark times. But unfortunately, I'm still me. I'm still Greco Fabulous. So by the time I make my next video, you know, Corona will just be a footnote in the annals of history. The annals of history. Ha! Butt jokes. See ya.